Here was a fully independent woman, 76 years old, who led a very active life. And she had a massive brain hemorrhage that led her, with her vision, she couldn't see her vision clearly out of the right side of both of her eyes, so required 24/7 care and, at her house. And I really became really the person who oversaw the healthcare agency and oversaw her aides and a lot of the training that had to be done. So what happened was that I was scheduled to go to China. I was on my way to China for 2 weeks, and I was 5 days out from going when I get a phone call from the agency saying that my mom's current provider, who was pregnant and was going to be leaving in 3 weeks' time, she was going to wait till I got back from my trip, decided to leave early. And the backup aide quit. So again, I was 4 days out with absolutely nobody to take care of my mom. And I was traveling, and I was literally in an airport switching planes when one of my girlfriends called. And she said, I know this great company called Two Sisters, and they can help you out. So I called Michelle, and again, I had like 0 time to meet anybody. And she came out and met me, and we went through, all kinds of questions, and she got information on my mom. And it was almost like so cathartic to think like here was somebody who has experience, has all the experience she and her sister have in the healthcare world and working with seniors and all the other options out there, that somebody was actually there to help me do this and figure out what the best solution was going to be for my mom. And sort of the irony is that, and I've said this to other friends, I mean, we're at that age where our parents are getting older and need help, and you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, nobody plans for a stroke. And we always say, we're pretty highly educated, pretty successful people, and don't have a clue how to go at this. That this is a whole new world, don't know how to find out information about it, don't know if I'm picking, a good agency, a bad agency. I'm not even really sure what is provided with assisted living, or when is the time to go to assisted living. And Michelle kind of just swooped in, met with me, and it was like there she was. And it just calmed me right down. It took the stress off, and I was able to transfer it to her plate. And it was just an incredible feeling that I finally had somebody who was going to help me navigate. She took me through exactly what I should be looking for in assisted living. Before we went on our tour, here are the things to look for. If you see this, if you see that, may not be the right thing. However, she had already pre-screened, ones, so she tried to pick ones that were best suited for my mom's needs today and suited for my mom's needs down the road. And she introduced me to the whole sort of notion of memory care, and what memory care was. I had no idea that was, a piece of assisted living that some places have, some places don't. Maybe you need it, maybe you don't, but at least I just felt so much more educated. What made me trust Two Sisters dealing with my mom was that they had to deal with me as much as they had to deal with my mom. And I instantly felt a chemistry with Michelle and with the concept of their organization, because you actually don't pay for the service. The provider pays for the service. So it was motivated more from the heart, I would say, than the purse.